Hey, what's going on, guys? Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com. I'm making this video this morning because I saw an article posted on my friend Brian Hildebrand's wall on Facebook. Brian is the editor-in-chief of RX Muscle Strength. RxMuscle.com is your #1 source for contest coverage. They also have some very informative forums where you can talk about steroids, hormone replacement, pro hormones, lifting, movies with John Hansen, just everything you name it, it's there. Now, this article is titled Competitors, Quit the Online Begging, Compete Within Your Means by Robert Kearney. The website is called The Physique Culture, PHYSIQULTURE.net. This article I have several problems with. It's basically an article about competing within your means. Robert Kearney is a full-time student. He goes to a private graduate school. He went to a private undergraduate school. He says in the article that he doesn't hold a full-time job, but yet he works every day. He commutes 45 minutes each way. He's got a dog. He pays his own bills. He pays his own rent. He pays all his contest fees. He's traveled to multiple states, and he does so all on his own dime. He says that, if you don't have the money to go to a show, quote, nobody is making you sign up for a contest. And he also says, quote, don't go if it's out of your budget. He says he's been competing for 5 years, and during this whole time, he's done it all on his own dime. He says he's gone to Ohio and Texas, Mississippi, and other states, and all that from his home state of Massachusetts. Again, I just need to say that I don't have a problem with competitors having, fundraising pages. I don't have a problem with competitors asking for help. If you work a full-time job, which Robert does not, and you have a family, which it seems Robert does not either, then your #1 priority is your family. It's your home, it's your bills, it's your car insurance, your medical insurance, it's making sure Junior's got clothes to wear, it's making sure that your wife is okay, it's making sure that you're okay. Not, I have to pay for this contest fee, I've got to get airfare, I've got to get a hotel, I've got to put gas in the rent-a-car, I've got to eat while I'm away, I've got to pay contest fees. If you're a woman, I've got to pay for hair and makeup and suit and tanning. No, these things are all secondary to the priorities of, being a responsible adult. Again, Robert Kearney doesn't have a full-time job. He has a dog. Dogs are expensive. If you don't believe me, go to PetSmart and see how much money it costs to feed a dog just for a month. It seems that he has a part-time job, but I don't know of any part-time job that can pay for all these things, contest fees, a pet, rent, utilities, everyday costs. But maybe there is. I don't know. I just think the fact that he doesn't have a full-time job disqualifies him from taking shots at people that do. I also have a major problem with, what's this all on my own dime stuff? What's all this, if you can't afford it, don't go? It seems very, very much in poor form to me. I don't have a problem with people asking for help. I don't think there's anything dishonest about asking for help. I think we live in a very tough economy right now, and if people are working full-time jobs and providing for their families, if they want to have an online fundraising page, what's the problem? Fans pay money to go see a contest. The money usually goes to the promoter's pocket. The promoter's got to pay for the venue. The promoter's got to pay for the MC, any entertainment. If there's booths out there, promoters got to pay all of that. So it's perfectly okay for a fan to buy a ticket. Why isn't it okay for a fan that wants to see a competitor that's going to go to a contest and pay for that ticket? What's wrong with a fan saying, I really want to see this guy or this girl compete. They can't do it this time. The money's just not there. Maybe they're not sponsored. Maybe they don't have a magazine deal. Go figure. A lot of people don't. I'm going to give them $20. I'm going to pay it forward. Or I'm going to give them $20 because I really want to see them compete because I believe in that person. That's not online begging. I think it takes guts to say, look, I got a kid, I got a wife, I got a house, I got a car, I got a mortgage payment. I'm going to pay all that. I really want to compete. I just don't have the money. Can you help me out? Because I believe that powerlifting and strongman and bodybuilding, I believe we're a family. And in a family, sometimes you hit hard times and sometimes you need some help. There's nothing dishonest about that. And Mr. Kearney, if you were able to do it all on your own dime, on a part-time job, and go to undergrad and graduate private schools, and you're able to go to all these states all on a part-time job, good for you. But you don't need to be telling people not to do contests because they can't afford it. If their fans and their friends and their family want to help them out, there's nothing wrong with that. So thanks for putting up this article, but I totally disagree with it. I totally question where you get the money to do all these things on your own dime, because I don't know of any part-time job that can do it, but maybe yours can. But I just think that it's in poor form for somebody that's nationally ranked, such as yourself, to be taking pot shots at hard-working men and women that simply ask for help.